YouTube, what's up? I haven't talked to you people in forever. What's going on? Can y'all get me to 100 subs? Okay, first of all, let's address this. This is a mini band-aid I have to put on my neck. No, this is not a hickey. I'm having a bad allergic reaction to something, and I'm fucking breaking out. That's not a hickey, I promise. Y'all need to get me to 100 subscribers. What the fuck is y'all doing? And do y'all, let's just have a little mini talk before we get into the video. Do y'all see that Carisha Please video? G, that shit going up. That shit finna hit 1,000 views, y'all. When that shit hit 1,000 views and when I get 110 subscribers, I'm going out to celebrate because I fucking deserve to get celebrated off that shit. But yeah, that's on the road to 1,000 views. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. And what else? What else I want to talk about? Oh, I didn't post a real vlog from Cancun. I posted a short. So if you didn't go watch the short, go watch the short and make sure y'all like the short as well. Okay, now let me tell y'all the story of when somebody stole my catalytic converter. Okay, so y'all know my birthday is January 13th. This happened January 7th. So like 2-3 weeks ago. So you know, it's a regular day, January 7th. I go out to the car, G. I start the car, and that motherfucker was louder than a goddamn Hellcat, G. So I'm scared as fuck. Y'all know I'm a new driver. I'm new to this shit. Not true to this shit. I still be driving like a granny. Like, I be having to take my time. Like, I'm not a raw ass driver. Like, I don't got wheel yet. Like, you know. So when I start the car and it sound like that, like I'm immediately scared as fuck. Turned it off and I turned it back on and it still sounded the same way. So I call my mom. I'm like, yeah, the car sound real loud and funny. So she like, let me hear it while I'm on the phone. Like, start the car up. So I started the car up for her. She listening through the phone. She like, yeah, somebody either stole your muffler or your catalytic converter. Send me your location and I'm on my way. Click and hung the phone up. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I just started crying so bad in that motherfucking car. Because it's just, and listen, I'm not even crying over the car, y'all. I'm crying because 1, I'm an hour away from my house. 2, it's pitch black dark outside. 3, it's cold as fuck outside. 4, this shit happening right before my fucking birthday, G. Like, I'm in the car just crying so fucking hard, y'all. Like, damn, I'm just like, damn, these people left me fucked up out here. I don't deserve this shit. Like, why would somebody do this to me? I'm a good person. Da-da-da. Like, I was just going. So, y'all, while I'm in the car sobbing about, like, these people leaving me stranded, basically stranded and fucked up, G, tell me why as I'm crying, I hear a car that sound just like my car drive past me, G. So I just get alert and I just look at the car and they driving out the parking lot and they turn back in the parking lot and park, G. And I'm just looking at them, G. They shit sound just like mine. Like they car sound horrible. I'm talking about can wake the whole neighborhood up, G. Like it just sounds so loud and bad. Like that shit got me traumatized. So as I'm paying attention to their car sounding raggedy as hell, just like mine, I get out my car and I go to their car. It was a white male. I go to his car and I knock on his window. I'm like, put the window down. So he put the window down. I'm like, do your car usually sound like this? He like, no, like, I don't know what's going on with it. Da, 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 da. So when he said, I don't know what's going on with it, I'm like, but you still driving this motherfucker, like, and you a boy. So I'm thinking, like, in my head, like, you a boy. You should know, like, about the cars and shit. Like, most niggas know about the cars, right? So I'm like, yeah, I just got off the phone with my mom. She said it's either my muffler or the catalytic converter. So he get out the car and I peeped this. His engine light was on. I'm like, your engine light was on. My engine light wasn't on. I'm like, your engine light on. He like, yeah. It just came on. So he get out the car and he take his flashlight. He look under the car. He like, my muffler's right here. So I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on because my mama ain't come yet to come save me or to come see what's going on. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm a new driver. That sounding dumb as fuck. He like, I don't know what to do either. So we just had a little 10-minute conversation. Mind y'all, it's cold as fuck outside. Ain't no way I was finna get in this man's car to talk to him. So it's cold as hell outside. We just having a little 10-minute conversation. This man ends up pulling off. Whole time his catalytic converter gone too, but he probably ain't know till he took his car to the shop or however he got home, but he ended up pulling off of his shit. I end up texting my boyfriend and I end up texting cousin Brian, like, I'm like, boo, like, cause I called my boyfriend boo. I'm like, boo, like, I'm not even in a birthday mood no more. They done stole my catalytic converter or my muffler. I don't know which one it is, cause my mama ain't come rescue me yet. So I'm like, I don't know which one it is. They left me fucked up out here. Like, I'm not in a birthday mood. Like, I just can't stop crying. Da da da. He like, damn, that's fucked up. Don't worry about it. Like, don't let this fuck up your birthday. I'm going to pay for all of your damages. You're going to be okay. Da-da-da. Just relax. Like, you're going to have a good birthday. Da-da-da-da. And I text Brian because Brian, he just know everything about cars. And, like, my boyfriend, Brian, and my mama, they just all some level-headed ass people. Like, they just got it. Like, I don't, like, y'all know me, like, I have bad anxiety. Like, I just can't take it. But they all just very level-headed. Brian know everything about cars. I'm like, yeah, they stole my Cadillac. He like, what? Da-da-da-da. He like, I forgot to tell you about that. Da-da-da-da. My mama come to where I'm at. And she take her phone flashlight under the car. She like, okay, the muffler's still there. But she like, yeah, somebody stole your catalytic converter. I'm like, damn. So yeah, we had to make a police report. We had to make a police report. We had to make a report at the place I was at. We called the insurance people. The insurance people called the tow truck. The tow truck took like 2 hours to come. And yeah, the whole time I'm just waiting in my mama's car, waiting on these people to come tow the truck to the house. Now the tow truck people arrive, y'all. He like, okay, now I gotta start the car to drive it on the back of the tow truck to drive it to y'all house. So he gotta start the car up again. Gee, when he started that car up, y'all, I just started crying in my mama's car so fucking hard. I just started crying again, y'all, because listen, that car sounded like nothing I ever heard in my life. Like, it just sounded that bad. I just started crying and my mom was just looking at me. She just patted me on my back like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. Because my mom, she real nonchalant, and like I say, she real level-headed. So she don't, it's not easy for her to get out of her character and do the most. She just be like, whatever, like. And she pat me on my back like, everything gonna be okay. I'm like, Ma, what if this happened to you? Like, you wouldn't be crying? She like, girl, hell no. I done went through so much shit worse than this. This is nothing. Like, no, I wouldn't be crying. When she told me, like, this is nothing, everything is gonna be okay, y'all, like, that made me cheer up. Because it just made me feel like, okay, like, everything is gonna be okay. Like, she kept telling me everything was gonna be okay, and my man kept telling me that. Brian told me, he like, don't cry, because Brian knows that's my best friend, y'all. Like, that's my fucking best friend. He know I will cry in a heartbeat. He like, you finna cry, ain't you? Like, he just know me. Like, he know I'm a crybaby. Like, that's why I have to call them three, because they just so level-headed and keep me sane. Like, them is my people, y'all. So boom, mommy made me feel better. Now we driving back to the house and we meeting the tow truck to get to the house. So it's the next day. The insurance company had another tow truck come tow the car to the mechanic of our choice. So they towed it to the mechanic of our choice, and the car's in the shop while we go to Cancun. Now, let me just say this about Cancun. I had like 4 or 5 people hit me up like, who you in Cancun with? Y'all, I was in Cancun with my mama. I wasn't with no nigga. If I'm out of town with a nigga, y'all gonna know, because I'm dropping a flick ASAP. Like, I'm not going out of town with no nigga and not posting him, G. Like, I'm not doing it. So if I go out of town with a nigga, y'all gonna know I'm with a nigga because I'm going to post him. That's a different story for a different time. And when we come back from Cancun, we still had to wait a few days to get the car at the shop. Then we eventually got out the car at the shop. So when I got the man was explaining to me how easy for these thieves to steal a catalytic converter these days, especially for me because I have a truck and all they gotta do is put the thing under the truck and it takes them like 60 seconds to get the catalytic converter off. He was telling me it's not the converter they want, it's a precious metal inside the catalytic converter that's worth about $300 to $500. I'm like, $300 to $500, that's not a lot of money. He like, yeah, but if they get 10 of them, they gonna be up. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So he was just telling me how easy it is for them to steal them these days. And he was telling me how to prevent it. Like they got some type of catalytic converter protector that could go on the thing underneath the car. I'm gonna ask Brian, like, do he think I should get that? I'm gonna ask Brian because he know. But yeah, he was just explaining to me. And then I left with my car. So when I leave my car, I just drive for about 15 minutes to see like what's going on. Make sure there's no lights on the dashboard. Make sure everything is how it's supposed to be. And it was good. I drive home. Cool. So now I'm finna go outside. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go somewhere. So I get in my car and I start driving. After 5 minutes of me driving, y'all, I swear to God, at least 3 lights on my dashboard come on. Engine light, some light. Y'all know I don't do this driving shit. Some light and an exclamation point light. Child, I must have called my motherfucking mama. She like, yeah, turn around. I'ma just take you out where you need to go. I'm like, Mom. She like, yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get a new car. And I like, she like, yeah. So now that's what I'm working on doing, getting a new car, y'all. Like, whoever did that to me, they really fucked the bitch up. So yeah, that's what I'm working on doing now. Buying me a new car. So yeah, that's it, YouTube. I'm coming out with a vlog next week. I know I've been a little distant, but I'm back.